Before we jump into today's video, I want to give a quick shout out to our channel sponsor, Many Realms. If you're looking for Magic the Gathering and Magic the Gathering related supplies, be sure to check out ManyRealms.com. I'll post a link to their website in the video description, so be sure to go check them out. What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG. And today felt like a nice little day to do a little mystery box 2. We're going to do a box break today. No battle today. Just a nice, cool, chill box break. Doing some mystery booster too. And I will say, like, actually speaking from very near experience, very recent experience, having drafted this, actually I just drafted it last night with some friends. I'm getting ready to draft it again tonight with some friends. If you have the opportunity to, this is a really well done, like a really well curated draft experience. So for you limited buffs out there, highly recommend. It's been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to, like I said, just drafted it last night. I'm looking forward to drafting it again tonight. But that's enough of my shenanigans. Let's talk about some Mystery Booster 2. Let's crack this thing open and have some fun. We do have 4 participants today, so each one of them will just, what do we get, 6 packs? Mystery Booster 2. Okay. Give these a shuffle here. And I want to do one more. Okay. So we got 6 for Ezra. We have 6 for Red Leader. 6 for, we have 6 for Big Red. We had a Red Leader and a Big Red today. And last but not least, we have 6 for Ven Corbin. As I mentioned, not a battle day, just a nice chill box break. So I don't know, I guess we'll just do, what do we do, 3 and 3? Yeah, let's do 3 and 3. Ezra, start us off. Some really fun cards in here. Nice reprints on the Future Sight frames. Some people like the white borders. It's really funny, and I think I mentioned this in past videos. White borders used to be like, you know, back in the day, like when Chronicles came out, it was like, ew, white border. And it's kind of funny to see it kind of swing around where people really like the white borders and they look atrocious on some of the cards, and then that makes it that much more appealing for people. Rate of filth. Like, there's a lot of really good commons and uncommons. It's going to be hard to, like, sift through them all, but we'll do our best. Oh, Prosper. Hey, well, that's a good start for Ezra. Not bad. Prosper is quite a commander. And then we have a Ponder in the white border. And then the Future Sight frame is Mana Flare. And then our playtest card, Lutri Popper Otter. Playtest cards aren't worth anything, but some of the Future Sight frames, some of the white borders, and then of course, like, actually what's funny is Mythics aren't really the draw, so when you actually get one of Substance, it's actually kind of a big deal. Prosper's a really good one there. And then of course, the big hits in the box are the foils. There's like one, well, I will say there's anywhere between 0 and 2 in a box from what I've seen. I've heard people report more than 2. I've never personally seen it. I've had a 0 box myself. Didn't feel great. Did I just pull one from Red Leader? I'm pretty sure I did. That's what I get for not paying attention. All right, Red Leader, this is your pack. And then we'll go back to Ezra. Just having a good time. Tago, Viridian Shaman, Call of the Herd. Call of the Herd used to be a really well-played card back in Zoo. Gruul or Naya Zoo. Angelic Shield. Blatant Thievery. Treasure Cruise. And Maddening Hex. That's kind of a cool Future Sight frame card there. And then the No Regrets or No Regrets Egret. Actually had one of those played against me last night. It has a before game action. Go back to Ezra now. So the big draws are the foils. I've had a 0 box. Most of the time it's 1 per box. And sometimes it is 2 per box. But some of the multipliers on those foils are really crazy. Felstinger, Curse of Predation. All right, Hunting Pack, Shimmering Drift. Rare is Empowered Auto Generator, and Snow Covered Mountain in the white border. And the Future Sight frame is Miri's Guile, which is actually not a bad hit there with the playtest card of I'm not going to bother. All right, Miri's Guile is kind of good, and the Prosper to go with. All right. Really fun draft experience. It's also an opportunity, if you like such things, to actually play with the playtest cards as well. They are legal in the draft format. Some of them are nonsensical and do nothing. And then there's actually some ones that are kind of busted. Havoc Demon. Dead and Gone. Reckless Rage. Ram Through. All right. Yes, there are some commons and uncommons. Actually, more than a few that are actually have value, so they won't make it in the top pile. Just kind of putting all the rares and mythics up there as we kind of normally do. All right. Rootkin. Oh, Mayhem Devil. That's a solid uncommon. Bishop of Wings. Not bad. Pretty decent card. Uncommon. Oh, Expressive Iteration in the white border. And a Relentless Assault in the Future Sight frame with Lich's Dual Mastery. I think the guy actually might be worth more, but I'm going to put the Relentless Assault on top because I enjoy that card. All right, Red Leader, we already cracked one of yours. Why don't we do two more, huh? Some really good reprints in the set as well. I mean, kind of talked about that already, right? It's like, of course, it's a whole reprint set. Aside from the playtest cards, nothing new. But we got Wasteland, we got Urza Saga in there. Cabal Coffers, I think, as well. Spore Swarm. Decanter of Endless Water, that's a solid common. Teferi, Mage of Zalfur as a rare, sometimes reprinted as a mythic. And a, Wish. All right, white border Wish. Neat. And a Black Vice. Don't worry about it. I remember when Black Vice decks were a real problem. Because, you know, Hymn to Torak, Hypnotic Spectre, things of that nature. Discarding cards at random. All right, Red Leader, your third pack. That's Rack decks, I guess, huh? Vice decks. What? Howling Mind decks? Yeah, there we go. Tolarian Kraken. Arcane Laboratory. Feed the Swarm. Nice. Pyrokinesis. Love me some Pyrokinesis. Penumbra Worm. Crozen Vereen. Rutha. Phyrexian Scriptures is a rare. Another Treasure Cruise. That's weird. Okay, sure, why not? And, Hole Breacher. That's kind of cool. Even if that's a really messed up magic card. Oh, Renin 1. That's one of those playtest cards that's actually really fun to play with. It's a land planeswalker. Hole Breacher. Kind of a messed up card, but looks really cool in the Future Sight border. All right, Big Red, we are to you for 3. Vizier of Remedies, Wizard class, neat. All right. Dreampod Druid, Elvish Harbinger, Counter Squall. Rare is Plague Engineer, a reprint from Modern Horizons, the OG Modern Horizons at this point. Rite of Flame, not a bad card there. Pretty good common. And a, Grafdigger's Cage. Okay, in the Future Sight frame, and Blurry Visionary. What else is in the Future Sight? There's a couple other ones. What is that? Soul Ring, Sensei's Divining Top, I think are other good pulls in that Future Sight frame. And of course, if you happen to hit one of those then in the foil, pretty good multipliers. What's the most valuable foil? Maybe like Urza? Or one of the cards reprinted from Alchemy, like Alpha the Oracle. I think those would probably be the most valuable foils. Coffin Queen. Into Consider. Into, Temporal Manipulation. All right, that's actually not bad. That's mythic quality. And Microscope. That is a pretty good hit there with the temporal manipulation. Feels good to get a mythic, like a mythic quality or a mythic in that slot. All right. It is a really big set as well, which also kind of makes the limited experience fun, the drafting experience fun, because pretty good variance on what will be in packs. Bone Crusher Giant. Into Basking Rootwalla. And an Energy Flux. Along with a Plant a Sapling as the playtest card. We'll keep the temporal manipulation on top. All right, then Corbin. Mystery Booster 1 was really good as well. And then like another set that I thought was like supposed to be really like well curated and I had high hopes for from a limited and drafting standpoint was when they did double feature, and then they didn't curate it at all. They just jammed both Crimson Vow and Midnight Hunt together. And it's like, yeah, this is just bad. All right, Mantis Rider, an oldie but a goodie, into an Umbral Mantle in that white border. Artifact looks kind of cool in that white border frame. Followed by, oh, Underworld Breach. Hey, that's not bad. Breach is quite a card. Your wish is my command as our playtest card. Underworld Breach is quite a card. All right. Yeah, double feature. Huge disappointment. Had so much potential. Crypt Champion. To the best of my knowledge, and if anybody out there is watching, maybe you can tell me differently, this is the only black creature that has double strike. And I know because I really wanted to use it, or I think so because I really wanted to use it in my Indominus Rex Alpha deck, but that is a Sultai colored commander, and this has a red pip in it, so therefore I cannot use it. If there is another double strike black creature that anybody knows of, let me know. Otherwise, Wizards, I'm going to need you to get on that. Tear Asunder, Batwing Broom, pretty good uncommon as well. Hangerback Walker, Collector Oof, and Engineered Explosive, neat. Another kind of oldie but a goodie. Bridget, who's seen some stuff. I have so many questions, and yet I'm too afraid to ask any of them. Okay, Vin Corbin. Your third pack. Breach and Engineered Explosive, huh? We haven't seen really anything cool out of the, like super cool out of the white borders yet, though. As I mentioned, there's at least a couple in there. Coffers and Wasteland for sure. All right. Oh, there's a Saga as well. Those are all 3 white border cards, huh? Let's do some of that. Rare is Wake Thrasher, a card that absolutely took my lunch money in draft. And another Wish. That's weird double up. Okay. And Hoodwink. Wolkenbaga. Return target artifact, enchantment, or land to its owner's hand. 2 mana. All right. Friend to maybe too many. All right, fair enough. Let's go back to Ezra. So, first half of the box in the books. No foil yet. Come on, box. Not a bad box so far, by the way. I mean, that's for sure there. Just the complexion of the box greatly changes with or without foil. Devoted Druid. Desert. Mythic is Thantis the Warweaver. As I stated at the kind of the top of this when we first pulled Prosper, I was like, the Mythics really aren't like the draw per se, as you would like in a normal set. A lot of them are pretty ho-hum. Rare is, Little Teferi. Cool, Teferi Time Traveler. This card is a menace in that white border frame. And Erratic Portal, followed by the split card. Yeah, Little Teferi is kind of cool, though. Sure. I don't know. Whatever. All right. Condemn, Iron Storm Chamber, Flame Slash. Oh, Relic of Legends. There's a fairly good uncommon. Ambush Commander. Another expressive iteration. We've had a lot of duplication. That is not normal. That's weird. And a Norwood Priestess. Oh, actually, kind of cool. Friarball. All right, Ezra. Last pack. Yeah, that white border slot has not been kind to us yet. Oh, Tortured Existence. There we go. That is pretty good. That's a really good hit out of just the regular commons and uncommons. Lava Dart. Finhorn Elder. Cartouche of Strength. Mountain Valley. A little Mirage throwback. Rare is, Goblin Chain Whirler. Neat. I remember that card. Followed by Days. That's sweet. That's kind of a cool pull. Days is... What is that, Legacy playable? And there we go, KCI, Krark Ironworks, Clan Ironworks. That is actually a pretty good hit as well. New Master of Arms. Yeah, we'll throw the KCI on top. Some good stuff there. Good stuff. All right, Red Leader, back to you. a little bonus action from the Tortured Existence and amongst the commons and uncommons. Probably at least $8 to $10 still, I would imagine. All right, Red Leader. Sabre Ants. Sabre Ants. Wall. Mulch. Patchwork. Automaton. Gideon. We have another mythic. Gideon, ally of a Zendikar. Another Basking Root Wallet, because of course with this box. And a Triumph of Ferocity. What do you do at the beginning of the game? You draw a card if they're power. Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. And Knight of Lost Causes. Yeah, we'll keep that whole breacher on top. Next. I feel like we've had pretty solid pulls from that future site. What we were sorely missing here is some action from the white border slot, which we've had duplication now. Power Word Kill. Another Tago. Sure. Heart. Wild Hunger. Unstable Frontier. Prosh. We have a little mythic action. Little Prosh. That's cool. Rare is Skyclave Apparition. Okay, I remember this card. That card saw a lot of play for a while in Standard. And then a Goblin King. Oh, Goblin King. That's actually kind of a cool pull there. Love that in that future sight frame. That looks really neat. And Magus of the Chains. You know what? I'm going to keep Goblin King on top, because I haven't seen that card in a minute. All right. Last pack, Red Leader. Bad Deal. Jaya. Flame Wave. Invigorating Surge. Recross the Paths. Ink Fathom Infiltrator. Mythic is AC. Alright, AC Tyrant of Gyre Strait. That's actually a pretty good mythic. AC is really good commander. Uncommon is another Umbra Mantle. Wow, so weird. Sure. And, oh, Final Fortune. Okay, not bad. So the trend continues. We've hit some really good stuff. Now I'm going to put the Final Fortune on top. We hit some really good stuff out of the Future Sight frame stuff as far as I'm concerned, but no foil yet and a lot of duplication out of the white border. All right, Big Red, we are back to you. So we're down to our last 6 packs of the box. And my internal monologue is a little bit like, uh-oh, please don't let this be a foilless box. Flicker Wisp, Ossification, Spellstutter Sprite, Hydro Slash. All right, Nissa's Judgment. Quicksilver Dagger. Rare is Hushbringer. Rare is... Sure, that's so strange. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm not... The Little Tef is probably one of our better duplications we've had there, but bizarre. Oh, and a foil grinding station. There we go. Well, apparently I just had to say it out loud and be worried about it. Grinding station is actually not a bad foil to pull there. That's pretty cool. That, let me see if I can, it's a little more subtle on the artifacts, but that is, it's really cool. That's, oh man, absolutely crushed it. That's so neat. All right, well, congratulations, Big Red. You did hit a foil, and it is Grinding Station, which is actually a card that does see some play as well. So now this box feels significantly better, if not just straight out weird because of the white border slot. Dive Down. Wasteland Viper. Junkyard Genius. Rare is Lightning Skelemental. I heart Lightning Skelemental. Uncommon. Hey, there we go. Finally. I mean, if we're going to see another one of those pop up in this box, that won't be a complaint. But Cabal Coffers, very nice. Into a Seeker of Skybreak and a, of course, playtest card. What am I doing here? Let's leave up the coffers. Even though it's quote-unquote uncommon. Which is one thing I actually enjoy about mystery boosters. They reprinted the cards at whatever their original rarity is. Although, albeit, it might as well be a rare because it's still only 1 per pack when it's the white border or future sight frame. But, another really good hit there. Alright. Song of Freylease, Puppet, Strings, Oath of Nissa as a rare. Ponder, I believe it's at least the second time we've seen Ponder. And a Forest Bear. I feel like that would be a neat foil. And I bet I know just a person that would love this in foil. Junned him out. Gotta junned him out. Gotta. All right. Well, Big Red, I would say not bad with the, especially with the late foil grinding station and the Cabal coffers. All right. Then Corbin, your last three. Angel of Despair. Ah, Clouth. Okay. Clouth is actually a pretty good mythic as well. That's actually a really good mythic. As far as like, for me popping off at the mouth and saying, oh, the mythics, blah, 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 kind of ho-hum. Like, hitting Prosper, hitting Clouth, and I think we hit at least one more. I was like, actually, not bad. That is a playable mythic. That is a good one. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's up with the duplication in this box in this white border slot. It is bizarre. Definitely nothing I've encountered at this point, but that's, you know what? If it's Cabal coffers, you don't hate it. Oh, and a Fossil Oracle. Also not a bad card back there. Wow. That's quite a pack. Clouth into coffers into Oracle. It does say Mystery Booster. It's going to apparently keep me guessing. Show me what I know. Oops, Pyromancer. There we go. Playtest card. Restock. Charming Prince into Mystical Dispute. Into Okagachi Vengeful Kami. And Creepy Crawler. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, Future Sight slot has been pretty kind. And then the double coffers and I guess double Teferi sort of bring up the rear for Stupor. I remember Stupor for the white border slot, even though there's been a truly insane amount of duplication. Iwamuri, the Open Fist, Unmake, Mythic, Cataclysm. Choose from the permanent controls an artifact, creature, enchantment, and a land, and sacrifices the rest. Sheesh. Snow-covered mountain, and oh, Doomsday. Doomsday's kind of cool. And a Kozilek completed. Again, as I mentioned, like none of the playtest cards have any value at this point, but like Mox Poison and Kozilek completed, there's a few in there that are like actually just genuinely neat. So there you go. Well, I would say pretty good little box overall. Didn't hit Urza Saga, but double coffers, hitting a foil grinding station, Underworld Bleach, a Breach, Final Fortune, KCI, Boss's Oracle, like the Future Sight frame, and even hitting a couple mythics of, I'll say at least substance. I won't necessarily say flat out value, but it's certainly of substance. Mystery Booster 2 is a good time. They really did a good job on it. It's fun. I don't know what's up with the white border slot in this box, but it certainly made it interesting as well. That's going to do it for me today, though. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me, hit the like button for me, and by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks so much, everybody, and be well.